Hello, this is a video tutorial on the importance of digital photography for adult learners, focusing on its objectives and impact. We will start though with a definition and a short history of photography. Photography is the art, science and practice of creating durable images by capturing light or other electromagnetic radiation electronically through an image sensor or chemically by means of a light-sensitive material such as photographic film. Although photography combines a whole suite of technical discoveries, the principle of capturing the light reflecting from a scene was thought of as early as Aristotle or Euclid. Photography was not a unitary discovery by one man, but rather a suite of inventions, studies, and brilliant ideas that spans over an entire millennium. The evolution of the photographic instruments, namely cameras, continued throughout the 20th century, and for the first time in history, mankind had a tool of recording history, the images that have made history. Then, at the turn of the century, appeared digital photography. The main difference between digital cameras and their analog predecessors primarily consists in the fact that they do not use film, but capture and save photographs on digital memory cards or some other form of digital support that can be directly downloaded to a computer. After the image has been downloaded to a computer, it can be modified either to correct the image or artistically improve it. The image can be printed as many times as desired on any kind of paper and using any printer. The digital camera has become so popular mainly due to an unprecedented level of user-friendliness. Just set your camera to automatic mode, point it towards the subject, and press the button. Furthermore, all cameras are usually equipped nowadays with large liquid crystal displays that allow you to see the picture immediately after it has been taken. Not only is this less time-consuming and more economical than a trip to the local photography shop for processing the image, but it allows you to manage your images in a very flexible way. If you do not like a picture, you can erase it and immediately capture the same scene in a more favorable way. But let's now move to another field, adult education, so that afterwards we can see how it can be combined with photography. Let's see first the importance of adult education. To thrive in a fast-changing world, everyone needs a wide range of knowledge and skills, and to keep developing them throughout life. However, despite these efforts, statistics show that only 1 out of every 10 European adults take part in some form of education or training, and more than a quarter of all adults lack the basic literacy, numeracy, and digital skills that many of today's jobs require. What are now the steps towards more effective and adult learning policies? First, increase adults' willingness to take part in and their positive attitudes towards learning. Second, encourage employer investment in adult learning. Third, enhance access to learning for disadvantaged and difficult to engage groups. Fourth, improve the relevance of adult learning for everyone involved. Fifth, assure the quality of adult learning opportunities. Sixth and last, coordinate adult learning policy at national, regional, and local levels. Now let's see what the link between digital photography and adult education is, especially the impact of digital photography on adult learners. People's behavior in public has changed thanks to digital cameras. We are taking more snaps. People are better photographers. Once upon a time, every photographer was required to set the film speed, compose the photo, manually focus, set the aperture, choose the shutter speed, and then hit the trigger. But the digital camera has automated the whole procedure, which, alongside developments in autofocus technology, makes it harder, if not impossible, to take a technically problematic picture. Citizen journalism. Video cameras could always be found at events where it was known in advance that something interesting was likely to happen, but the rise of the phone camera changed the possible arena of subject. We are all archivists. It's not about kit. Ultimately, it is the photograph that matters. Is it simply a recorded shot of an event, or does the photographer have something to say? Where once a photo was something to be valued, something you could hold, today's thousands bombard our senses. Breaking through the sheer volume of pictures can be tough, but there are many remarkable photographers out there with plenty to say. As the late Eve Arnold put it, if a photographer cares about the people before the lens and is compassionate, much is given. It is the photographer, not the camera, that is the instrument.